Hey guys, it's Quigley again with another ROM review, and this time I've got AOKP nightly ROM based on Android KitKat. So this is the first step for AOKP into the KitKat world, at least for on our phone. So yeah, AOKP has always been one of the best ROMs available. It is considered one of the guru ROMs, the others being CM and PA. So AOKP is here for us. Now let's get into the ROM. First of all, what we see here is the lock screen, which is, well, it's same as whatever. Let's go into the settings page. Now, on the settings page, you can go to About Phone. You can see it is based on Android 4.4.2. Baseband version is this, and yeah. So you can see it is AOKP for S3, that is 9300, KitKat Nightly 2014-14, that is the release date for the nightly version. So yeah, that is about the thing which you can get from this information. What is the thing which makes AOKP so different? So it is an AOSP based ROM, but it's CAN project. That means it has a lot of features from other ROMs and such, and it incorporates it into a nice package. So let's get into the features of it. So first of all, like in the CM, you will have another set of options. Now in this one, there is one option, and inside of that there are the other more different options. So let's get into it. Now we have ROM controls. First thing we will see is the AOKP website, code review, all of these, and the people who are the ones who made this ROM a success. So yeah, big salute to those guys. It's one of the best ROMs. I have already said that, so that's pretty cool. What else does this have? Now if you swipe here, so you can see what all the options you can have. First of all, general options. In the general option, now this is a nightly ROM, so all the options may not be yet available, so that's something which you have to keep in mind. But for whatever it offers now, it's really smooth. I'll talk about that later. Now let's see, you have wake up on charger, so if you plug in the charger, the screen will wake up, so you can enable or disable that if you don't want to be bothered. So yeah. Hardware keys, it does have a hardware key customization. You can customize the hardware key from that. Now something which I really liked is that the volume smash rotation. So right now the rotation is enabled, so it will rotate, right? But you can actually lock the rotation by using the hardware keys. The volume rocker, you can click both the volume rockers at the same time, and 2 times, and the rotation toggle is locked. So that means it will not rotate anymore. So that's a really great implementation. For myself, I use this feature a lot of time, because when I'm sleeping, I do watch a few movies and I want to lock the orientation. So that's pretty cool. And again, smashing it 2 times, it will unlock it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I really find this a really useful feature. Let's go to the other settings. Now we have lock screen settings. I don't know how we can actually change the locks, but you have the option to have volume rocker wake. So when your screen is off, you can use the volume locker instead of the power locker. But that's more meant for other phones where the power button is really hard to press. Now you have other options like volume music control. You can skip the music up or next or previous using the volume music control. It is an implementation which is available in a lot of previous ROMs, so I'm not going to get too much into that. Status bar option. Now you have status bar slider. If you if you're not using automatic brightness, you can use status bar slider to adjust your brightness. So that's pretty cool. USB debug notify, all of these are available. Now something which I want to talk about is that the show battery percentage indicator, it's not really working all the time. I did find a lot of time it was showing 0%. Right now it is showing correctly, it is 93%. So I'm not sure, but yeah, it is working, but sometimes it will show 0%. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. toggles. Now toggles is one of my favorite feature about AOKP. This has such a intuitive toggle system. It has a lot of toggles. First of all, let me show you guys what all I have enabled. You can see clock, the analog clock you can have. You can even assign a toggle to each of them. If you click that, and you can select whatever you want to. I'll select clock. Then you can select whatever you want. So that's pretty cool. These are the ones which are available. So there are a lot. Still no camera, so I would have liked the camera option in there. And there is a configure option. So you have styles. You can have different styles like tiles, which you just saw, like this one. Clicking this will give you tile layout, or you can have a traditional pull down, which is this one, or scrollable, traditional scrollable, so that you can have this one. So there are a few implementations, so you can have that and keep it to your liking. Collapse, shade, on, toggle, click, and every one of these options are available now. Now this is what I told, that the battery setting is not working perfectly. You can see the battery is now showing 0%. So yeah, the battery percentage is not in its full, so something which you have to keep in mind. Let's see the other options. Now you have installer. Okay, the installer is available in 4.3 ROMs. What it basically means is that it enables persistence, so enables the data to persist across installs. So yeah, it also has density, such as if you have changed your DPI setting, the installer will still recognize the DPI setting of the phone and do whatever it needs. And host file is for AdSense, advertisements and such. So yeah, navigation ring, it does have navigation ring and navigation bar. So if you want to have that available, so that's pretty cool. So the other options which are available are device options, which are also available in a lot of other ROMs. These are just HSDPA setting, these settings, and screen, MDNIE mode. You can select that to have a different color scheme, more or whatever. It depends on whatever you want. So that's pretty cool. Haptic feedback strength and audio dock, USB dock audio, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Rest of the settings are similar to Android KitKat, so not going to get too much into that. It does have app ops, which is pretty cool feature. You can select what permission does your app use. So if you have kind of a shady app, you can have you can change whatever it wants to. It can access whatever data it can access. So that's pretty cool. So again, do keep in mind that this is a nightly version, so all the options may not be available as of now. Let me show you guys the Antutu benchmark score which I got from this. It was 18576 within a margin of error of about 500. So yeah, the previous time which I used this, I got 18970, and this time it is 18576. So it changes, but that should give you a vague proposal of how well this is going to perform. Let me show you guys the RAM usage, because being an AOSP based ROM, that is the strong point of this ROM. It's not the performance from Antutu benchmark alone, it is the RAM usage. Now you can see RAM usage is about 556 megs free and about 375 megs used. So that is pretty good for a AOSP based ROM. Let me show you guys the boot animation, and let's see. So here is the boot animation, which is, well, it is similar to the Google Edition boot animation. So I would have liked an AOKP boot animation rather than this one, but maybe in the other versions we might see that. So yeah. So I guess that much is it about the ROM. Again, I would like to stress that this is the nightly version, not the final version. So a lot of features will be coming, I believe. And yeah, I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.